How much time till we're on?
We're on, Ron.
What?
We're on the air right now.
I'm ready.
You. What up, my good people? What up? What it do? Welcome back to Blues House. This is Blues News. I am your host, Bluminati, man. You know how I get down. Everything in the urban pop culture, this geek pop culture thing that we love over here, man. Everything going on, cracking. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so you don't miss the next time I go live or drop a video on my channel. All right, so today, man, we talking this Penguin finale, man. Penguin finale, probably one of the best shows on TV. Definitely one of the best comic book shows that I've seen on TV. Real things popping, man. Let's clap it up. One of the better shows, man. It's like HBO or HBO Max. They just don't miss, man. It's like they just don't miss. They don't miss. This Penguin show, man, did what it had to do. It represented out here in these comic book movie streets. Comic book fatigue wear, huh? Yeah. Now we all right. Spoiler alert. So if you're not in the spoilers, back out. I am going to be talking about the season finale of the Penguin. You know what I mean? That's what I will be talking about. So without further ado, I gave you a little time to leave. I hope you left. So the Penguin, man, the Penguin. So for a few episodes, you know what I'm saying, if you've been watching it, we've been looking at the Penguin, well, at least not this last episode, but from the beginning up until this point now, we've been looking at Colin Farrell play the Penguin, play Oswald Cobblepot, not Cobblepot, Oswald Cobb. My bad. And him seeming to be some type of anti-hero. That's what it kind of seemed like they was making him out to be. A man of the people. You know what I'm saying? Willing to upset the apple cart and the status quo, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But we know, you and I, come on now. It's a show about the Penguin. We know it was fake. You know it was fake, right? Knew it was fake. But this show did a masterful, wonderful job at hammering down Oz's just being evil some of my be. You know what I'm saying? Just being, I mean, like the last episode before the finale pissed me off. And this one just put the icing on the cake. Oz ain't no good guy, man. He ain't good. He's not good. We know when he's cornered, he'll throw anybody under the bus, roll over him twice if he have to. You know what I'm saying? Just so he can get out of a bind. Just so he can escape certain situations. So his feathers don't get ruffled. You know what I mean? Psychopath, man. Delusional, as the young kids say, man. The way he deems the truth and how he has these moments where he talks himself into certain situations. It's like he's a scammer to himself. It's like he's scamming himself, you know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, his grandiose, his dream big situation, it gets him in a lot of trouble, man. Gets him in a lot of trouble. But he's also made it to the point to where things are lining up so he can take over the criminal underworld. You know what I'm saying? So he can get his things popping. He always talks about how the city took his brothers from him. You know what I'm saying? So with him saying stuff like that, you'll think, oh, okay. This dude is for real. This is a real guy. Heartfelt dude, got a lot of affection for his brothers. We see the affection going on for his moms. Affection for the little homie he done took under his wing. Old Vic. Oh, Vic, can we get some horns for Vic? Because Vic is, you talking about the hero. Vic is the hero. The homie Vic is the hero. But all of that I just explained, it seemed like it was genuine. It seemed like him and his brothers had this relationship to where they was close. It seemed like he truly cared about his brothers. He truly cared about Vic. But we soon learned that these is just ploys. These is just to get us emotionally attached to him and hang on every word that he say and see how he paints this picture that he's the man. But really deep down inside, he's a cruel, evil, sadistic mofo, man. He'll try to paint the scene like he was forced into this life by Gotham City itself. The social inequalities and how he's willing to do any and everything for his moms. How he wishes brothers was there. How it's all about an underdog story. He got to show the people on the top what it's like to be down on the bottom. That's what he have you believe. He have you believe that shit. He will have you believe that shit, ladies and gentlemen. But it ain't real. It ain't real. It ain't real. Episode 7, it shattered our expectations. That last episode is what turned me off and said, oh, whoa, Oz ain't everything we think he is, yo. Oz ain't everything we think he is. He's got this Oedipus complex for his moms. At least that's what I think it is. I think it's an Oedipus complex. We find out he killed his brothers, his own brothers. His own brothers, he did that. And he acts like he does all of these things for his ma. All of this for his moms, right? But this really showed, and the thing is, if you are a fan of Batman, Gotham, and all the things Batman centric, a lot of people look at Oz as a joke. Even us as readers, or even us as viewers, especially if he was introduced to this character through Batman the Animated Series, we look at him as a joke. But the Penguin, this show here, shows you just how dirty, just how low down. It shows that bottom of the bottom. Bottom of the bottom. Thought we was gonna get some humanity from Oz. We don't get it. There's no shadow of a doubt that this dude is just a narcissistic sociopath. That's what he is. And the finale really hits on that, man. And it tugs at your own heartstrings, right? Because we've become attached to Vic. We've become attached to his moms. Hell, we've become attached to Penguin himself. But the finale lets you know that this ain't the guy that you want to be hanging your hat on. This ain't the guy. He ain't. Now we get a lot of touching scenes between him and his moms. I thought some of those was a little cringe worthy, you know. But throughout this whole thing, we've seen that Oz really loves his mom. He really cares for his mom. When they had to leave from where Oz stayed at, or where he had his mom living at the point in time, and they had to come to Crown Points, and she was in there taking a bath in the freezing water. He came, you know what I'm saying? The dementia is really starting to claim his mom's, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of that just tugged on a lot of people's heartstrings and emotions, because a lot of us have had and dealt with parents or grandparents, or just elders in our families that have succumbed to dementia, so she talked to Oz and said she, she fears becoming, she don't want to be a vegetable. You know what I'm saying? She tells Oz, if that happens, take me out. If I can't care for myself, if I can't do for myself, go ahead, take me out. And I think this was episode 6, and Oz was like, at first he didn't want to do it, but he understood, and he said, yeah, he'll do it. He made the promise because it's his mom's. Told you he loves his moms. This man loves his moms to the point where it's a little weird. Just a little weird, according to me anyway. According to me, it's just a little weird. I don't know. Just really can't rock with it. But finale, she has a stroke. She was kidnapped by Sophia, and she was forced to relive the deaths of her sons, and how she already knew that Oz was the one responsible for killing his brothers. She knew this already. Oz was there. He's hearing this. He's thinking that Sophia has done something, but Frances already knew what you did, Oz, my boy. She already knew that you killed her brothers. I mean, your brothers, her sons. Already knew that. And I know a lot of people who probably watched it was thinking, well, shit, Frances was just as bad. She deserves everything that came to her, because she was, even with her knowing that, she pushed Oz. She weaponized him. She pushed him to go and be the person that he ends up being. She didn't try to stop it. She knew which way he was going, and she promoted it. Oz wanted that attaboy, that pat on the back from his moms. And she knew that. She knew that. And she pushed him, and she used that against Oz. Oedipus complex. If y'all never noticed it, the girl that Oz like, Eve, he had her dressing up as his mom's, wearing his mom's dresses and things of that nature. Oedipus. I want y'all to go look up Oedipus complex. OED Oedipus. OEDIPUS complex. Oedipus complex. Go look that up. But yeah, he loves his moms in one of those manners. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, she ends up, it was like a precursor. In episode 6, she talked about not wanting to be a vegetable, she ends up having that stroke, and that stroke turns her into a vegetable. So she does get her just due. I don't know if it was deserved or not, but she gets it. Right. Now let's talk about Vic, because all of this is like a full circle. And I'm gonna try to. Well, I didn't spoil it. I'm spoiling. But reason why I'm spoiling is just to highlight that The Penguin was a show about a villain. It wasn't an anti-hero show. It wasn't like another one of these shows or another one of these studios who put out a villain story and it was, you know, soft. These were true villains in this show, from Sophia to the Penguin to Gotham City itself, the corruption involved in it, the Falcons, the Maronis. These were some evil people, bad people. We were introduced to Vic as he was trying to steal Penguin's tires, his rims off his car, right? He got caught. Penguin was gonna kill him. Vic said, "Hey, give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance." I'm like, "You see what's going on out here? We can't eat. We starving. Give me a chance." Penguin took advantage of that. Had Vic, and Vic was a good kid. Wasn't really trying to do no major crime. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's just some old knucklehead stealing some rims type shit. But once the Penguin sweet talked him and showed him the, you know what I'm saying, the ins and out, he embraced that life of crime. He saw coming from where he come from, getting to that next point. This was the bridge that was needed. This was the bridge. And he became Oz's right-hand man, helping him take over the underground, the underworld with the Bliss, the new drug called Bliss. He was his right-hand man. Had his back every turn, every time Penguin got in a jam. Vic was there to help her, to lend a helping hand, try to get him out of the situations. Vic even had all the different gangs stage a coup. Had all the second in commands, all the capos take their boss out. Vic did that. He did that for the Penguin. Clever dude. Vic was clever, man. Vic might have had more potential than Oz when it came to this double cross and this smart and this street savviness. Brilliant, dangerous at the same time. So as Vic and Oz is sitting down, and it's the last couple minutes of this finale, and they sitting down and they bringing, you know, they at the river, they taking it all in, how they just won. Penguin has a soliloquy about, Vic, you know, you've been there for me, been my right hand man, you helped me out, you seen my ups, you seen my downs. Just feeding them that good, just feeding them. Hand around the shoulder, or arm around the shoulder. Vic says, "Yeah, man, I got your back. I look at you like family. I appreciate you took me in when I ain't have nothing. Gee, you did that. Can we get a round of applause for Vic? Who did that? That's for Vic. That's for Vic. Penguin wasn't having it. Oz wasn't having it. Oz couldn't have Vic by his side. He couldn't have his right hand man questioning his moves and his actions. Especially how now one and the other know what they both were capable of. Penguin know how Vic get down, and Vic know how Penguin get down. We can't be having that. So Oz chokes Vic out, man. And as he's choking him out, he's telling Vic, look, man, you can't have family in this business. And since you consider yourself family, I got to remove you. It's like weakness. He said it's like removing a weakness, ladies and gentlemen. That's how he did it. His right-hand man, Vic. Oh, my God. But that's just another lie that he's telling himself that family is weakness. Because his whole thing was motivated off of family, his mom's. Even him taking his own brothers out motivated him. I think it was a little bit of remorse. I think it was some regret in that. But he might have found peace and solace with that later on. Not when he was no kid. He didn't give two fucks when he was a kid. He didn't care. But this just lets you know that the Penguin is a villain, ladies and gentlemen, through and through. Not redeemable. Not see him join some super group. Not him wake up and say, oh, I was brainwashed. Evil, bad, villain, dastardly, ungentlemanlike, not to be trusted, snake, or whatever you want to use to describe the homie. He is that. And I think in the coming years or whatever they got going on with this Matt Reeves side of thing, I don't know if they just gonna have him run TV shows, maybe do a Batman Part 2. But Matt Reeves has something on his hand. They thinking about playing with a Joker TV series. I don't like that Joker, the look of that Joker, but we'll see. We'll see. Colin Farrell killed it in his penguin suit. Whole maker, you can't even really tell it's him. If you don't know that that's Colin Farrell, you wouldn't know that that's Colin Farrell. But maybe the Penguin shows up in a Batman 2. Maybe get a little justice on him. Maybe Batman beat the brakes off of him. Maybe. I don't know. But we need some justice on Penguin. We really do. We need some justice on Penguin. This, like I said, that last episode pissed me off. And then this one just solidified it for me. This one just solidified it for me, man. It's crazy. But hope I didn't give too much away. If you haven't watched the Penguin finale yet, I advise you to go and watch that joint. Go and watch that shit, man. One of the best shows on TV right now. Go watch it. Come back and holler at me, man. We talk about it in the comments. Tell me if you liked it or not. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got, man. So on the way up out of the door, tell y'all as y'all walking out of the door, man, I am doing a Cash App giveaway to the subscribers. If you subscribe to this channel and you are active on this channel, you will be placed in the bucket for the drawing. You'll be placed in the hat. See if you can get $50 Cash App. $50 Cash App giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. So subscribe, watch, interact, become part of the family, but not on no Oswald shit, not on no Penguin shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, interact. Let's build this thing. Let's do that. $50 Cash App. End of the month. I'm thinking of doing it before Thanksgiving. So yeah. Got a couple, maybe got a week and some change. So, but yeah, man, that's my show, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with me. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Until the next time, take it easy, be safe. I'm out of here. Peace. We're going to end the record.
Sunny Beats.